Can concrete save corals? These divers are going down all the way to the ocean floor to place concrete structures that will serve as artificial reefs. While the idea may sound counterintuitive, concrete helps regenerate coral reefs across many oceans of the world. Coral reefs are called rainforests of the sea because of the marine biodiversity they host. Around 25% of ocean's fish and many other organisms depend upon coral reefs for food, shelter, reproduction, and raising their young. But corals are dying at an alarming rate. They face threats from rising sea temperatures, ocean acidification, and human activities like overfishing and unsustainable tourism. These threats can cause coral bleaching, physical damage to the delicate ecosystem, and death. When the water is too warm, corals expel the algae living in their tissues, causing the coral to turn completely white. This is coral bleaching. The fourth global coral bleaching event was confirmed by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the International Coral Reef Initiative on April 15, 2024. Artificial reefs are being created to help restore and create new habitats for corals and other marine species to thrive. They are human-made structures placed in water bodies such as oceans or seas that are designed to mimic natural reefs. But the idea of artificial reefs is not new. Submerged shipwrecks are one of the most common forms of artificial reefs. Many countries of Southeast Asia, like Malaysia, started experimenting with artificial reefs in the 1970s. It used discarded tires, old fishing vessels, concrete, PVC, ceramic, etc. to serve as artificial reefs. But back then, the idea was to enhance fish stocks and promote sustainable fishing practices. In the 1990s, Malaysia decided to build reef balls with reinforced concrete and steel as they can withstand the harsh marine environments and are more durable. It has since then deployed over 25,000 such reef balls. A study titled Development of Artificial Reefs in Southeast Asia, Malaysia in Focus by the Southeast Asian Fisheries Development Center showed that these artificial reefs have been successful in increasing turtle nesting numbers, leading to an abundance of fish diversity and various other marine flora and fauna similar to those found in natural coral reefs. Brunei Darussalam, a country on the island of Borneo, has also been deploying various kinds of artificial reefs since 1985. But like Malaysia, it is now using concrete reef balls to restore its corals and marine biodiversity. These reef balls are made by pouring concrete into a fiberglass mold, which has a central buoy and inflatable balls of different sizes to create openings. Makers use a specialized underwater epoxy putty to fit plugs into pre-built holes in the reef balls. Most corals are rescued, fragmented, plugged, and planted onto these within a few hours. It has been seen that within a year, these artificial reefs start hosting various marine species. As the idea of artificial reefs becomes popular, it is important to carefully choose the material for construction as well as the location for deployment so that pollution, damage to the seafloor, loss of native species, and accidental introduction of non-native species can be avoided.